Okay, thank you so much. My name is Jacqueline Mulwa, the founder of Modern Farmers Base Limited. I believe the government is making steps, or we are making steps towards climate change resilience and adaptation. First of all, we've been getting farmer advisories services in terms of weather. That is something information that is supposed to be given to farmers to plant, what to plant, when to plant that, and where to plant whatever crop or variety they choose to plant. Number two, we've seen my colleague has talked about NAFCDP, National Agricultural Value Chain Project, which is working toward especially the issue of value addition. We lose a lot of yields. Assuming that we get good rains this season, we harvest good, and then all of a sudden we don't have market for that. So what are we supposed to do with raw products? NAFCDP is already doing that. I think it's a step forward, linking farmers to ideas on how to value add their product and how to, and also linking them to markets, even adding value to their product in terms of profit margins. Something else that is happening currently, I've seen a lot of public-private partnerships. Like last week we had in my county, I come from Makueni County. There is a project that is called Pro-Smallholder Farmers Access to Institutional Markets. That's a partnership between the county government and WFP, World Food Program. So those partnerships are able to push farmers forward to know where to sell their products. So it's a project that's supporting farmers in terms of market, in terms of information, because most of farmers are lacking information. The skills. We are talking about sustainable farming. How are these farmers getting these ideas, this information? How are they getting them? The gap of knowledge and skills, the gap of markets, and also, I guess that is the major issue. Markets and skills. We need to take these skills to these farmers so that they can now use it to produce to increase their yields sustainably. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And maybe a follow-up to the same for the audience, because it's key we get your insights as we move on. There was a QR code, I hope it has been posted here. And on the QR code, there was a question which also wanted us to look into. Maybe what do you believe the most significant challenge? What do you believe is the most significant challenge to sustainable agriculture in Kenya? So that was a question that I wanted the audience also to just mention. What do you believe is the most significant challenge? The first one is a multiple choice, looking into climate change. The other one is lack of funding, poor infrastructure, knowledge gaps. So those were basically it. So maybe from this perspective, from that, I would like to see by show of hands. Just the second is how many of you believe the biggest challenge to sustainable agriculture in Kenya is one, climate change? By show of hands, climate change is the biggest issue. Climate change is the biggest issue. Thank you so much, handful of you. And then lack of funding. Lack of funding. Almost tied to climate change. The other one is poor infrastructure. There's somebody who has mentioned issues of reaching the market. Yes, poor infrastructure is another one. And last but not least, knowledge gaps on new technologies or improved technologies of sustainable agriculture. Yes. So it begs the question that all these issues that I've raised, all of them are almost cutting on the same page with climate change leading. From the Mentimeter that you can scan there and answer that question personally. On the second question, which I think people are answering on the Mentimeter is so various answers on the same, is what stakeholder group do you think, on a scale of 1 to 5, how effective do you think the Kenyan government has been in implementing the Nairobi Declaration commitments related to agriculture? So